All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast, the Normal Dudes podcast, the best podcast on the YouTube spectrum.
Check it out.
Nah, it's good though. We enjoy ourselves.
We enjoy ourselves.
That's all that matters, ain't
It
it?
feels like the people that watch it enjoy it too.
Yeah, we get hit up a lot, man, about why you delaying, you know?
Yeah, well, what are you waiting on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean,
But-
stuff happens in life sometimes. You got Christmas and New Year's and hospital
then
visits and all
hospital
kinds
visits.
of, all kinds of
Hospital
stuff.
visits, baby.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about that right off
don't
the
do it.
bat.
Okay, so Wednesday night, we were getting ready for church. Well, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up in there real quick, see what happens.
Right.
And I was getting in it, son, I'm telling you. And then I was doing some stuff that should have been done after church, probably.
It was a little acrobatics.
But anyway, yeah, it was fun. I was enjoying myself, but then my heart started like going crazy, bro. I thought I was having a heart attack. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was nervous about it. So I went in AFib before, probably 7 years ago, something like that. And I knew, like, so your heart gets out of rhythm, and it was pounding out of my chest like. I don't even know. I mean, people's had it. They know what I'm talking about. But
And the
Yeah.
doctor said that it happens quite a bit.
yeah. They was like, yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there was 4 people in the emergency room last night for the same thing.
And then when I came to see you, the actual cardiologist came up there and you was telling him like I was in the middle of
Yeah. I was in the middle of having sex, and he's like, that's pretty common.
it's not as uncommon as you would think.
So you get your heart, you sit on the couch, not doing shit forever, and then
Yeah.
eventually, you know, you get that mug up to 200, and your heart's like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your heart says
So at the top of your heart's like, oh shit, I can't keep up with the bottom part, and then yeah, it's not like a super life-threatening thing, but it can be because you can get clots from it.
So yeah, you can this is just from me working on the cardiac floor for
Yeah.
years and years. I worked in a hospital for about 4 years on the cardiac floor. And and that was one of the things that was always a big deal when we had a patient that was in AFib.
Yeah.
Was blood clots. So but I never heard it explained like the doctor explained it to you while I was there. That
Oh, really?
yeah, last night, he said there was a little pocket there
Yeah.
in your heart.
Don't even know what it's used for.
It's not. Yeah, he said there's a lot of times when they just cut it out
Yeah, that's weird.
and just close it completely off.
What went through my head right then was like, God using that
Yeah,
as a
this is like here.
you mess up, I'm gonna throw a clock.
I had this. Is my, this is my. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
that's
yeah.
what popped in my head.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And he was explaining it like that, like this little pocket right here. The blood doesn't flow through that good,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it builds up a clot,
yeah.
and then your heart goes back into the perfect rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
and then you start that blood starts flowing through that, and if that clots up right there, then it can send a blood clot to your brain, causing
Yeah.
a stroke, or your lungs and
Yeah.
cause a problem. You know, so there's a lot of stuff that it can cause after that. So now, right now,
Mm-hmm.
you are on some blood thinners.
Yeah, blood thinners and three different medications from this. I don't know what they do, but like,
Two of them one of them's to control your heart rate.
great, yeah,
One of them's to control the rhythm that it's in,
yeah,
and one of them is a blood thinner.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what the 3 medications are for.
So if anybody's wondering, that's why we didn't put one out Friday, because I usually edit the videos, and I was going to put it out Wednesday, and Wednesday I went to the hospital for 2 days. So I got out this morning, like 11 o'clock, so
And then we come in here.
yeah. We bought this beautiful...
We had 2 new things. 2 new things. We had a SD card that would record in 4K.
Yep.
And we're trying to get this camera to record in 4K.
Yeah.
And then we have this beautiful Normal Dudes LED neon light back here.
Yeah, which looks great.
It looks so good until you turn it on, and then
It looks good when you turn it on,
it does.
but in the camera, it just I don't know.
it looks great. Like
If
in
anybody
person.
is out there watching this and can help us
Oh,
out
my
with
goodness,
this, I mean,
dude.
really, we've Googled it, we've YouTubed it. We
And
can't find nothing that shows us why this is flickering like crazy, but it's not flickering.
it doesn't flicker in real life, but
Yeah.
and honestly, it don't flicker on my iPhone.
Yeah, I know.
But we got this, $1,100 camera sitting here
Yeah,
that it does flicker on.
yeah, which is
And
there's a setting in there.
there's got to be a setting
something.
that we don't know about. We
There's a
looked
lot
up
of podcasts that has them.
yeah,
Yeah, they don't flicker.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And maybe we should take the camera back to factory settings and just be like,
Start over?
Yeah.
I know, maybe for real. We done messed with that thing so much.
We got those.
He was like, that camera's thinking, what the hell y'all
know.
doing?
There's no reason for all these changes.
I know, yeah,
I don't know what y'all are doing, but
Yeah.
I'm done.
I think people on YouTube are like, you search it, and
Yeah.
they're like, it seems like none of them have problems with the stuff that we have problems with.
I know, dude.
We peddle too much, probably.
We probably do. And then too, we're thinking like, oh, maybe it's a lighting thing.
Yeah.
So the room probably looks lit a little bit different than it has been.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, we've worked on it. I mean, tell you what.
For about 3 hours now.
Yeah.
And did quite a bit of running around. But hey,
Good times.
we've had some fun.
I had fun. Yeah.
I've had a few laughs
Yeah, me too.
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Got frustrated a couple of times.
Yeah, which is normal
I was
for us.
For us,
I get frustrated. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
don't go
normal
your
for
way.
us. We're just pulling each other's chain a little bit, like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Kind of stuff. And then I was about to smack somebody or something
Yeah.
earlier. I don't know what that was about.
I got wet. I don't know what that's about either. but
Yeah, your ear.
Yeah. Yeah, my ear got wet. Actually, my nose started bleeding a minute ago.
Holy crap, dude!
I was like, oh shit. I was picking my nose because it was itching. And had some blood on it.
baby.
Had some blood on it.
You can't do that no more. You can't pick your nose.
Yeah, I'm going to die from a blood nosebleed.
Blood nosebleed.
Nosebleed, yeah.
Yeah, but so we had quite a few issues going on tonight, and then on top of the fact that you just got out of the hospital this morning,
Yeah.
I started feeling like, dang, we ain't never gonna get this right, man. I want to throw it all out the window.
I know.
I want to take that normal dude's LED that I spent money on, like good money on,
I know it.
and throw it across the
Sucks,
street.
don't it? We need to take that to a bar and see if they hang it up for us.
Yeah, dude, that might be a good idea. We
know.
get some dang followers like that.
I know.
Subscribe, baby. We put a subscribe underneath
A piece of paper with some tape. It might work though. You never know.
Take it to CBC.
Yeah, I
and see
know.
if they'll put it up.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
They'll be like, normal, dude. Who's that?
I know. I wish it worked because it looked good though, for real.
I mean, it's a beautiful sign.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can see it back there, we'll turn it on for you here in a minute.
Hey, we'll put that thing in the link too because
Yeah.
it looks good.
It's
It would
beautiful.
be perfect for like if it could work for us, but like a man cave or something. I mean, we got
Yeah, dude.
that would be great.
Like, we'll turn it on here in a second and let y'all see what all it does, but it does not look great on video.
Yeah,
that's
for
what
some
we,
reason.
That's what we kept running into.
And if we talk all this shit and it starts working,
I know I'm gonna turn it on and they're gonna be like, it looks perfect. What are you talking about?
yeah, we'll show you what it looks like. We recorded 9 different videos and tried to figure it out.
Yeah, we did. We spent some time trying to figure that out. And beating our heads against the wall
Yeah.
and changing the same thing over and over again.
There's so many settings on that dang camera, dude. It's just insane.
It is.
I mean,
It is.
you got to know what you're doing to be messing with that. I mean,
know.
you can mess with it all day, but
I know.
you don't. You're just pushing buttons.
I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know really what it does.
It's like at work whenever you get a new person to just, we call it finger fucking. The finger fuck machines is what we
Yeah.
call it. That's what we're doing because we don't know what we're doing.
We had no idea, yeah.
We have no basis behind what we're pushing. Like,
And then you follow the people on YouTube, and a lot of the stuff they're saying is like, oh, I don't want that on because I can change it later.
Yeah,
And you're like, wait a second, should I change it or not? Because I don't know if I can change it later or not.
I know.
What are you talking about?
and you search a video for this particular thing, and it's like
very particular.
You click on it. So, and you got a 20-minute intro. You know what I'm saying?
We got so pissed off.
I was clicking through stuff.
We're like, this is how people don't get follows, baby.
I know it is, ain't it? For real.
Yeah, man. We were like, dang, dude.
Sometimes the intros are too long, but
Yeah,
I understand. You feel like you got to get your
name out there.
out there, but
You got to say, hey, this is
honestly, people don't give a shit.
Kurt and Trey with Normal Dudes Podcast, and they don't care about
They
that.
don't
They
care.
just want to hear what our stuff is about.
Yeah, they don't care at all. Dude.
No.
And
No, I get it.
I get it too.
I get it now.
I understand. Yeah, exactly.
Because, we live in a world of TikTok.
Yes, you got to catch people's attention in a tenth of a second, or
30 seconds.
they're gonna flick that screen.
Yeah,
brother.
they are.
Yeah, they'll go back.
And, like, if it's not a big old booty shaking, I might just
I
go
know.
right past that and never pay
Exactly.
attention to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's 100 different videos on the same thing or more.
Yes.
So all I got to do is click back and go down just a hair and see.
and
And if
click
somebody's
the next
wasting
one.
2 minutes of your life on an intro,
Then you're like, oh, hey, this is
this one dude was talking about, hey, I'm in the kitchen. I'm not cooking spaghetti or whatever he said. I'm like, this has nothing to do with what
next.
next. Automatic.
Next.
I mean, we do the same stupid shit though.
I know we do.
Oh, you learn, but
We're going to learn.
we'll learn, yeah. But still, man, it's just like frustrating when you're trying to learn something specific and it's not on there.
Yeah, you're looking at YouTube.
So I'm gonna
to answer
tag.
questions
I'm gonna tag some people who do tutorials
on this.
on this. I'm gonna be like, hey, help us out,
Please
bro. Like,
help.
Dusty Porter,
Yeah.
YouTube guy.
Yeah.
He does tutorials too, though.
Yeah.
So that's his main thing. But I don't know. I didn't see him on there though.
Right.
But yeah, I listen to his podcast all the time, dude.
Dustin Porter.
Dusty Porter.
Dusty.
Dusty.
Yeah.
Yep.
He I listen to him on Spotify a lot because I drive.
Yeah, that's why I listen to him too. I don't ever listen to him on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's just
I listen to
Spotify.
him on Spotify a lot, and I mean the dude's a genius as far as YouTube goes.
Yeah.
He knows he knows a lot like stuff that's coming up,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh,
They keep
bro.
up on it, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
That's what they thrive on. That's
Yeah.
their niche, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish we had like a niche, but we're just a podcast, man.
Yeah. If we had a niche on like, hey, I mean anxiety, we could do anxiety, but I feel like we'd run out pretty quick.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
so we could talk about anxiety for a month,
Yeah.
or maybe even two.
I mean,
we might even be able to talk about it for 6 months, but eventually,
we'll run
yes,
out. Yeah, we'll run out.
you're going to run out, and that is.
You'd have to have guests and all kind of stuff.
I think our niche is life, man.
Life, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Our niche is life.
And 87% of our watchers are men.
80%. 87%.
87,
of
so-
the people that are watching are men.
So, I mean, that's,
And that's kind of the idea that we wanted.
yeah,
We
100%.
wanted to be there for dudes who
Yeah.
are just normal like us.
Go to work every day.
Right. We don't have a degree.
Yep.
Me and you, we didn't go to school to get a psychiatric degree. We
Yeah.
didn't go to school to get no bachelor's of science, although I'm in school for that right now.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
We didn't go to school for anything really, we just have lived life. There's,
Yeah.
78 years of life between you and
I mean, I would say 80 to 90% of people are just like, I mean, you got 1% of people who make 400,000 or more a year.
are different than us. Yeah.
1%. So most of the people, and we got people watching in Australia and India,
Yeah, it's cool.
all over the world, and we don't have that many subscribers. So I mean, that's insane to me.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We've only had a few thousand views, and we've had people all over the world clicking on it.
It's so cool.
That's awesome, dude.
It's so cool.
I mean, and I think people in India or wherever go through the same stuff. I mean, we got a probably easier life than they do.
100%.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never been to India.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm assuming that we probably have an easier life than them. And they're probably like these little bitches. Quit bitching about going to work every day, making $80,000 a year because that's fucking awesome.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Like 80,000.
I know.
I made 14 pounds last year,
I know.
or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know either. I don't.
But we can, assume that there are some struggles that are the same.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there are. Yeah, everybody goes through the same crap, dude. For sure. I mean, you know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody goes through the same stuff.
If it's not about money, then it's about life, like sex,
And everybody has a life. I mean, everybody.
marriage,
Right. Everything.
the job that you have to go to every day.
Yeah.
Not everybody just absolutely wakes up in the morning like, I can't wait to get to work tomorrow.
No, they don't. No.
No. So there's there's a lot of that stuff that we talk
Yeah.
about, and that's our
That's our
thing,
niche.
man.
And we want to help.
We want to help people.
We want to help people with comedy.
Laughter
normal
is the best
dude,
medicine.
normal dude's comedy. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of where I think we're going with it. I mean, most of the time, sometimes we talk about stuff, and I like talking about deep situations too because that's part of life,
It is.
right?
We all deal with the deeper issues like stress and anxiety and we tried to do a podcast on suicide at one point. And
Yeah, we'll have to get back on that. For sure.
that was probably our best podcast that we've ever done.
Yeah, dude, it was great.
And
It recorded 8 minutes, and the
then-
phone died, and I was like, I gotta buy a camera. I cannot do
And
this
he
no
did.
more. I did.
He sure did. Yeah.
I just couldn't do it no more. It's too much stress in that situation, and
Yeah.
then even the mics wasn't recording right. You had one
Yeah.
mic recording, one not recording.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then so that episode was not able to put that out.
No.
And
Shit. My bad. Sorry.
that was a very down moment for us, dude.
It was emotional, dude.
It was,
Super emotional. I mean, both of us
yeah,
were.
yeah,
Teared up bad, so-
yeah, because it's serious, dude.
It's serious, and we both know situations too.
Yeah, we've both seen something.
We're gonna get on it. We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it because
So
it is.
We'll put a little teaser out there. You want to about it?
Sure,
So,
go ahead.
Whenever Ellen DeGeneres' DJ
DJ.
killed himself, and I was like, you know what? We gotta say something because there's so many people out there who do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I text him,
Yeah.
and literally, I mean,
You said
if you don't believe in like destiny, or I don't know how to describe it, but like you're on the right track where you're supposed to be.
yeah,
That was
that was it.
we're on the right track. Dude.
We were.
There's
We
no
were.
doubt about it in my mind that we were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Because I mean, you don't get phone calls or text messages about that. Never. I never have in my entire life.
Me either. That was the first time anybody's ever called me.
It give me chills, dude.
It still does right now.
Yeah, I know.
It was the first time anybody ever called me, and it just so happened to be about 10 minutes after you texted me and said, I think we should do a podcast on suicide.
Yeah.
And a dude called me 10 minutes later and had an amazing story. Wasn't amazing. It was just a story that he was telling me. And it was about this. And I just happened to, as soon as you texted me, I was like, I got to find out more about it. You know?
Yeah.
And so I'd done some research, about 10 minutes worth, because he called me like that.
I know, that's insane, dude.
I showed you, the text message, and then
Yeah.
when he called me, and it was 10 minutes apart, literally 10 minutes apart. So we were on the right track,
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
and something derailed us there, with the video and the audio. So we're going to put that out.
Well, we got to.
We're going to do that episode, but
I mean, we probably honestly, we might save somebody's life from that one video.
that video was,
Really.
yeah.
If we save one person's life, we've had people talk to us about, us changing their viewpoint kind of a little bit, not necessarily but helping them understand, like, not feeling alone, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
I had the guy that watched the episode where we were talking about just turn off the news, and freaking why can't we all get along was the name of it. I can't remember what episode it was, but he called me up. We were talking. He was like, "Dude, I saw this post on Facebook today, and I was inches away from responding to this."
oh yeah,
And I was like,
No point.
He said, "It don't even matter
yeah, it don't matter.
if he believes that way." And he's friends with this guy that posted this
Okay.
post,
Yeah,
and he's like, "It don't matter
it don't
if he
matter.
wants to believe that, he can."
Exactly.
And
That's the way it
he
should be.
said, honestly, dude, your podcast.
Really,
He did, yeah.
That's
He
great,
said,
man.
Your podcast made me decide not to respond to that at all. Just listening to your podcast last week.
because it causes him stress,
Yeah.
causes the other guy stress, and there's not going to change anybody's mind.
No, you're not going
And
to change anybody's
So
opinion on it.
just be friends,
Right.
and just go through life. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter whatsoever.
Yeah.
At all.
No.
0%, dude.
No. Zero. But I thought
That's
it was awesome that he was like, dude, your podcast really changed my mind on responding to
Yeah.
that,
And in your son too. Remember?
Yeah.
Talking about how we helped him.
Yep.
And like even that, I think that was the first couple episodes, and that was like, just helping a couple of people, even if it's not crazy big.
Yeah, we didn't reach the world or nothing.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
just the people that are listening to
exactly,
it.
man. That's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Keeps me wanting to do it.
It does me too. It fires me
Because
up about
if I'm not doing this, I'm just gonna sit on the couch and watch TV.
Yeah.
Literally, there's
Yeah.
nothing else I'm gonna
So
do.
Friday night, I would be sitting on the couch watching TV, Jay chilling, probably falling asleep at 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
If we didn't do this.
I know it.
Now, we had some headaches along the way.
Oh yeah, but we learned a lot,
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Yeah. But
Kurt's the lighting. He's lighting guru. It's probably not as good as some people's, but we got a budget. Y'all got to remember that.
yeah,
The budget is slim, son.
there's like 3 ring lights and
We got some ring lights that cost $10.
yeah, that's what we're lighting with.
These microphones cost $40.
Yeah, we were
$40, dude.
$40.
I got a good camera,
Yeah,
but I couldn't take it no more, dude. On that,
know,
And
yeah,
I was
that
making payments on that thing too.
know.
So I haven't even made it. I made a $40-$60 payment on it so far.
Right, yeah.
So it's not like I'm out a lot.
right.
So yeah, this is normal dudes,
We're normal people.
normal people, dude.
We go to work every day just
the
like you
majority,
do.
the majority of everybody out here watching.
We're going to work. We work all day. We come in here because we enjoy it and we would like to help somebody out.
Yeah,
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 that's it, man.
100%, 100%.
This is the story of Normal Dudes Podcast
Yeah.
right here and why we're doing it,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, like you said, though, if we could change one person,
It's all worth it
yeah, one person's train of thought, one person's idea of
to help them better themselves. It's not necessarily us trying to get our opinion
I
on
don't
it.
want. I don't want to try to put my opinion
Yeah,
on anybody.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I don't either.
What I feel and what I think is benign.
Yeah.
But if I can change the way you perceive life
Exactly.
in a positive fashion, we did something good
Yeah, 100%.
for the world. We did something good for the world,
Yep.
man. For one person.
Yeah,
That's it. It was one.
yeah. It makes a big difference.
It does. It really does.
It motivates the crap out of me when you text me and tell me that your friend,
Yeah.
changed his way of thought just based on the podcast, and I was
Yeah.
like, hell yeah.
I know it, dude.
It's more peaceful. You don't have as much stress.
Right. And
If
he's
you-
going to live a little bit stressful.
Little
a little
less-
bit stressless.
Yeah, less
Stressless. That's not a word.
You have a little bit less stress because of that. And there's going to be less tension between him and his buddy, or whatever. Because
Which they enjoy. It's this guy actually enjoys
really,
the
tension.
argument back and forth, and it's not between those two people. They were going to be friends after if they cussed each other out.
Okay, yeah.
If they had cussed each other out that day, he would have at the end of it said, "I love you, buddy,"
Yeah,
and he
okay.
would have said, "I love you too." And
Yeah.
they would have been on with
That's the
their
way it
day.
should be.
It should be,
It
yeah,
should be that way.
yeah, because you got to realize, like, this dude I'm arguing with is not gonna change his mind.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna change my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna change yours.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, there's no point.
No. So yeah, it was cool, man. I just thought it was cool that he was just like, you know what? I just avoided that altogether.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's just because I listened to your podcast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
stuff like that
It's great.
is it's awesome.
It is awesome. We would like for you to subscribe. I know probably a lot of y'all ain't still listening because, I mean, you don't know us.
Right.
You know, a lot of people who watch it all the way through probably know us, but I promise you, if you subscribe and listen, we're going to help you in some kind of way. At least you know you're not alone, right?
For real. We got
You-
we got the 411 on the normal people situation.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
you're not alone. I mean, everybody's stressed out right now. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you just got out of the hospital,
yeah.
and then one sign and an SD card changed our whole life in here tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah.
And so stuff like that happens, and you're like,
Just gotta let it go, though.
yeah.
I mean, that's the way I've been. Like when I went in the hospital, dude.
But it helps me to let it go to do this.
Oh yeah, it does. Me too. Yeah. Yeah, this makes my life easier.
Yes, it does me too, man.
It's for real, no joke.
It's a stress reliever.
100%.
I said reliever. A stress relief
Yeah.
to come in here, hang out with you for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
We've already been in here 2 or 3 hours tonight,
Uh,
and this is our.
But I'm glad we're ahead because
Yeah.
we got till next Friday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So
Thursday or whatever it is.
yeah. So anyway, but
Yeah. So when I was laying in the bed, I was going to say this.
yeah.
When I was laying in the hospital bed, it was like, I'm not going to die, but I could. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was going through my mind. I was like, why am I stressing about all this bull crap, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can only change what I can change, which ain't much.
It's a hard thing to decipher when you're in a hospital bed and you're trying to figure out what you can change and what you can't. And yeah, I get what you're saying there. Laying in a hospital bed, trying to decipher what can I change here? What can I do to make this better?
Yeah.
And yes, I'm not going to die from this. I'm almost 100% sure that I'm going to pull right through this. They're going to
Yeah.
give me the right medicine. I'm going to go home in a day or two, whenever they tell me I can.
Yeah.
But there's still something back here that's like, I mean, I want to make some changes to make this better. You know what I'm saying? And what is that? What do you?
Well, what went through my mind was, so I had 2 weeks off for Christmas.
Right.
Right. I know we said we don't end it, but we just didn't.
We're
I
going
had-
to take that in and out part out.
I had 2 weeks off for Christmas.
Right.
And honestly, I was like, I felt like something wasn't right. I don't know if not physically, but mentally. Like, I don't know if it was because like you need to do something. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You can't just sit around and not do nothing, dude.
No, you're right.
You got to do something because I'm just saying, like, I kind of felt like I wanted to go back to work.
Yeah, you're almost to the point like I need to get to do.
I got to go out and do something because I have more energy when I get up and do something.
Yeah,
But if I don't have to do nothing,
you're not going to.
that's the thing about it. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I do. That's a big thing about. We're fixing to sign up for a gym membership. Me and Ashley are.
I need to for sure with you.
Yeah, we're fixing to sign up. We've been going to one gym that was entirely too busy, and it just about pissed us off to go in there. So
Yeah.
we were like, yeah. And we've been out of the gym now for well, a little while, a lot longer than we should have been. And I got a guy hitting me up. He opened a new gym up, and
Oh, really?
yeah, he's been sending me stuff like, "Man, you got to get back in the gym, dog. You need to look good for this podcast."
Is that really?
That's what he said. Yeah, and I was like, "You been watching the podcast?" That's all I was interested in.
You
He's like,
subscribe, bro?
"Yeah."
We don't give a shit
Yeah.
about your gym if you ain't subscribed, son.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna come sign up if you ain't subscribed, dog? But anyway, he was like, "Yeah, I've been watching them, So, but anyway, he's been texting me stuff and hitting me up, and I was like, I sent it to Ashley, and she was like, "Yeah, we need to go over there and check
Where's
it
it
out."
at?
South Lee Highway, not far from us, not far. Closer to you than it is to me, actually, but not far from either one of us. So
Yeah, I'd like to go too.
yeah,
The thing about mine is my situation is kids.
yep.
Yeah.
This podcast is OV.
It's over, son.
Subscribe, like, visit the Patreon.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah, we do. We love you.
Goodbye.
See y'all next time.